Thank him for his participation and for his involvement in this issue, very important issue. Thank you very much. Councilman Krekorian.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. This is another important milestone in advancing the cause of the environment in the city of Los Angeles. And so many of us here have worked collaboratively towards this day for so long. And I want to especially thank our courageous and steadfast author, Paul Koretz, who has battled this battle for so many years in the legislature and now here. He's been advancing this cause, and I'm so proud to be able to be on this motion with Mr. Koretz. He's been a true champion. And of course, Mr. Fuentes has, throughout his public service career, been a champion of our environment as well, and I couldn't be more pleased that he's chairing our committee now and advancing this cause. But as Mr. Koretz and Mr. Fuentes both indicated with the resolutions that they presented and the thanks that they give, this has been an enormous team effort. This has been a cultural shift, I think, in our city. And as you look around here and you see the many groups that are represented, not just environmental organizations, but business organizations as well, and people from labor, and people from communities of color, all coming together and arguing the obvious truth of the fact that this will be a better city when we are once and for all without plastic bags. Now, I chair the Budget and Finance Committee, so it's a special concern of mine that this city is spending literally millions of dollars a year cleaning up plastic litter. Mr. Koretz pointed out, here, this is not a prop. This was not staged. We have a flying plastic bag that found its way here to our park and landed right this morning. This is a park, a sustainable park, that we spent over $600,000 after Occupy LA to make this a sustainable park and an example of what we can do with sustainable landscaping and native plants and drought-resistant plants. And here we are with a plastic bag in our sustainable park. It couldn't be a better example of why this cultural shift has to continue. So instead of spending the millions spending on cleaning up other people's, careless people's plastic litter, we could be spending those millions of dollars on helping our kids in after-school programs, in helping our firefighters providing faster response time, in helping our police department keep us safe, in helping our Department of Street Services maintain our streets. We could be spending this money more effectively than cleaning up the litter of our careless fellow citizens who discard these things into the environment. Now, the average lifespan of use of a disposable plastic bag is what? 15 minutes, a half an hour? The time that it takes you to get home, unload your groceries, and then put it in the trash? So for that half an hour of use, that plastic bag will remain in our environment for hundreds, if not thousands of years. And many of them will end up in the Los Angeles River, which flows through my district. A great potential resource for environmental transformation of this city that is right now choked with plastic. So we are at a real watershed moment. Excuse the pun. This is a great watershed moment for this city. We're not the first city to do this. We're the largest, but we're not the first. And the others that came before us, crisis didn't befall those cities. It didn't result in massive job loss. It didn't result in people being rushed to the emergency room with horrible illnesses that happened from poor sanitation. All of these ridiculous horror stories that have been foisted upon us by the plastics industry have not proven to be true. So we are not the first. More importantly, we will not be last. And this is going to be a movement that continues to spread from Los Angeles across this country until throughout the nation we join the rest of the civilized world and reject the disposable culture that's been killing our environment. Now, in the interest of reducing, reusing, and recycling, I did work on a lot of plastics legislation when I was in the legislature, and when I was a state assembly member, I did make up a few of these multi-use sustainable bags for groceries. I have a few left. So we're going to throw those into the collection as well and make those available to people. I'm no longer in the assembly, but no need to put these bags, we should go ahead and put these bags to good use. So that's what we're going to do. And again, Mr. Kretz, congratulations on getting us to this day, and to all of you, thank you very much for your great leadership for this city. Thank you very much.